I'm KSFR's News Director, Bill Dupuy. I'd like to introduce you to just a few of the members of our team.
My name is Dan Garrity. This is my 5th year of affiliation with KSFR, and I have a confession to make. I love my job. I'm in the newsroom with News Director Bill Dupuy well before dawn each day. That's when we begin the day's task of researching and developing those stories of and for New Mexico we think we need to share with you. To that end, we speak regularly with city leaders, state office holders, business leaders, and our community at large. For me, it's both a pleasure and a responsibility. Like all of my newsroom colleagues, we strive to deliver news of our city and state adhering to the journalistic principles of objectivity and accuracy. The job is made all the more rewarding when we hear from listeners that we've provided them with something of value, something that perhaps brings a local story into focus or perspective. That's our mission here at KSFR, and it's my proud privilege to share whatever news of importance we can with our entire listening audience in and around Santa Fe. On a personal note, I extend my thanks for the daily opportunity to speak with you, and all of us here at KSFR hope that we may continue to do so for a long, long time.
For KSFR News, I'm Ellen Dupuy.
We do local news. That's very exciting. We look into what's happening at City Council. We look at what's happening in the legislature. All of the social concerns that are happening in your neighborhood, in your state, that are important to you, we bring to you.
This is Abigail Adler, KSFR News. I've worked in television news and print news, and I can tell you that KSFR radio news operation is impressive. One thing that really impresses me is the time that we take to do a story. We have the time to research, we have the time to interview people, and we have time to think about the story and put it together. And then on the other hand, we have the time to present the story. Listeners get the whole story. They don't get a 30-second or 60-second news story. If the issue is important, we just roll with it. We go with what we have. People get the full story, and then they can put together the ideas themselves and know what's going on in the state and in the community.
For KSFR News, I'm Rachel Kennedy.
Rachel Kennedy has just joined us in the news department. Why did you get involved with this?
I was listening to the station itself, KSFR, when I first moved here, and I liked it. I wanted to get involved in some way, and so I just came down here and to see how I could do that.
You were new in town. This is a good way to get involved locally, isn't it?
Yes, very good.
And what have you learned?
A ton. Just absolutely an enormous amount. All just about Santa Fe, about New Mexico in general.
Environmental issues, county issues, they're the province of KSFR's Marion Cox.
Like a lot of reporters at KSFR, I came to this job having a very long career in a different area. I have been a consultant in public involvement, planning, and environmental issues for the better part of 30 years. And when I first volunteered at KSFR, I had no idea what to expect. And I think one of the most interesting, surprising, and really exciting things is that the rigor and the professionalism and the requirements for doing the job to the best of your ability are no less important in volunteering as a reporter at a public radio station than they are when you're delivering a product to a client.
And a tip of the hat to our other news team members, John Califf, Marty Beldock, Debrianna Mancini, Susan Thornton, Kara Michon, Northern New Mexico's biggest broadcast news team.